Hey YouTube, it's R Productions coming to you with another YouTube video. Today we're going to discuss Alex Leatherwood's film against the Miami Dolphins. So far what I've seen is a lot of bad to just unspeakable things happening on the film, and some good things that happen on the film, but it's just confusing because it's not consistent, and that's kind of like been a basis for him throughout camp, which has been, I'll say, below average to average for him based on not being consistent on the field. Um, I can give him the benefit of the doubt that he's coming from the left side to the right side, being that he played on the left side in college, and when you switch to another side, your whole steps and set just kind of flips over. So it's kind of hard for a lineman to adjust that way. But we're going to get into the film and just see it for himself. We're seeing just crazy things. All right, we're doing our first pass pro here, and Alex Leatherwood's going against Christian Wilkins, and he just gets run right past, speed rush by a defensive tackle, which shouldn't happen at all. Like, he often finds himself in this position of him lunging forward and waist bending, which is a big no-no as a lineman. And you can see it consistently throughout the game for some reason. All right, here's the positive from Leatherwood here. It's a great run block against Jalen Phillips. Results in a positive game. That's basically what Leatherwood does best is run block rather than pass pro. But you're going to see a lot of Jalen Phillips in this film. All right, here's a pass pro situation from Leatherwood against Phillips. And as you can see, slow hands, doesn't get his hands up for the punch or anything. Phillips is already in his chest. Now he's all he's going to do is rip through and get to the quarterback. And you see that consistently throughout the game from Leatherwood, not getting his hands up, having slow hands, and allowing the defender to get in his chest and easily just rip through or slap his hands away. Just bad. All right, it's another pass pro situation from Leatherwood against Jalen Phillips, and as you can see, it doesn't go well. Slow hands allows the defender to get into his chest, rip through again, just like the last clip, and results in a sack. Like, it's just like clockwork. Again, right in his chest, slow ass hands, does not use no punch at all, allows Phillips to get right in the chest. He's gonna rip through right here, and results in a sack. Just like, what are you doing? All right, here's another pass pro situation against Miami with Leatherwood. He's gonna go against Christian Wilkins here, right here, and he gets speed rushed by a D tackle again, which makes no sense. But it makes sense why when you see what he's doing on tape. As you can see, lunging forward, bending by the waist, which is a no-no. It's basic fundamentals for a lineman. You should not be bending by the waist. You should be bending by the hips, not lunging forward. As you can see, in a bad situation, gets ripped through. Immediate pressure for Wilkins. Like, it's literally like clockwork. I don't get it. All right, here's the run play for Leatherwood from Leatherwood, but it's not his fault. It's played in result in positive game. But he got literally abused by the D tackle. Just literally just manhandled, tossed away like ragdoll. All right, here's another pass pro clip from Leatherwood against Jalen Phillips, and as you see, he gets bum rushed right down there into the QB. Like, does not set an anchor, anything. Look, again, slow hands, hands are down. And look who's making contact first. Weird punch. Jalen Phillips. That should be the easy snapshot right there, but I don't know what Leatherwood's doing. Gets pushed right into the QB. Doesn't set an anchor at all. All right, here's another clip. It's actually its own block for reach block for Leatherwood, and doesn't move the DN at all, at all. It literally just rides him down the line and makes a tackle. It's zero pushback. But here, Leatherwood gets his revenge and actually does a positive play here. Pushes the DN back at least 5 yards and finishes them to the dirt. Just finishes his block perfectly, which is pretty much what he's known for in running games, is finishing blocks and being pretty nasty in the running game. So I have another pass pro clip from Leatherwood against Phillips, and as you can see, it's a positive set from him. Doesn't allow any pressure, controls the defender, and it's a very well pass pro set for him. As you see, look, makes the first punch, does not allow the defender to get in his chest. Perfect alignment, not waist bending, and just literally controls the defender. Perfect pass pro set. And then he turns around and, like I said, not be consistent, just whiffs and pretty much holds Phillips. I don't know how that wasn't holding. He just literally grabbed him and threw it on the ground. Look, very late getting out of the set, slow hands, and as you can see, that should have been holding, but I don't know what the refs were looking at. All right, this is another clip from Leatherwood. It's a run blocking situation, and just watch as he tries to execute a climb block and blocks nobody. Completely missed the linebacker, and just kind of just standing around. I don't know how he missed the linebacker right there. Just like, what are you doing? Side note, Lester Cotton got whooped there also. So a lot of the crazy things. All right, here's another pass pro clip from Leatherwood. Let's see what happens. Actually positive, but somewhat bad at the same time because he's bending by the waist again. Bad habit, but he controls the defender, sets an anchor, and it's a great block on him. So, all right, here's another pass pro clip from Leatherwood, and watch as he just gets walked back to the quarterback. Just literally manhandled, put it straight back to the quarterback. Doesn't set no anchor at all. Doesn't try to not strap or anything. Just gets walked right back to the quarterback. It's inexcusable. That shouldn't happen at all. Then he follows it up by getting smoked by a backup linebacker. Just smoked. Like, oh my lord. Smoked. Again, bad habits again. Again. Slow hands. Slow hands. Reaching, starts lunging, bending at the waist. Consistent. I don't get it. How can you consistently do the same thing over and over and over again throughout the game? And you're NFL pro, first rounder, and you're consistently doing the same thing over and over again. All right, here's another run blocking clip from Leatherwood. He's currently in the game against backups based on him playing badly. And as you can see, it's a solid block. Gets the end. His leverage, pushes him back a little bit. But it gets blown up because Simpson takes, I don't know what he's doing, but it's a solid block from Leatherwood. All right, here's a positive pass pro set clip from Leatherwood. Punches first, doesn't allow the defender to get in his chest. Executes a perfect snatch trap. Perfect snatch trap. Which he should have been doing the whole game earlier for some reason, but he still, for some reason, he just wants to waist bend and allow the defender to get in his chest and it's kind of blow by him. But it's a great clip. But hey, what did I say about consistency? It's not there for him. And fair enough, just throws the defender right at his quarterback for some reason. Just not being consistent again. Just mechanics all out of whack. For some reason, just throws the defender at the quarterback. I don't get it at all. And here we get a perfect pass pro set. He does everything right. His punch doesn't allow the defender to get in his chest. It's perfect. But it's so confusing. He's so up and down like a roller coaster. It's literally a roller coaster like with him. He'll be bad one time, then he'll be good. Bad one time, he'll be good. Bad one time, he'll be good. And it's confusing. Like, how are you NFL pro lineman, first rounder, and you're playing very inconsistent like this? I know, like I said earlier, he's going from left to right, but it's like so frustrating, confusing. Like, how can you play so poorly and then play good, then play poorly? It's confusing. But he has to be consistent going forward. If you're going to use him at right tackle for the Raiders, he has to be consistent because he's going to get Derek Carr killed or just injured back there if he's playing poorly like this. They need him to be consistent, not continuing his bad habits of waist spinning, like we said, and just lunging, and just be calm and collective. That's all they need, pretty much, from him. But I mean, if you like the video, go ahead, subscribe, like, be more of this coming. Yeah, and I'm out.